I guess for both guys, maybe Chandler can take this first, but it was an exhibition game, but Matt Painter just said it felt like a Big Ten road game. Probably felt like an SEC home game to you guys. Just wondering what y'all thought about, the feeling of the game and winning and, how big a deal that was, even though it doesn't technically count on your record.
I feel like it was a big task for us. I feel like this was a big test to prepare us for the season, see where we're at and what we need to work on. I feel like the fans gave us an extra boost tonight. And I feel like if it wasn't for the fans, I feel like we would have came more short. But I want to shout out to the fans and everybody came out, show love. I feel like that was a huge part of the win tonight.
We took the word exhibition out. We treated it like a real game, and that's what we did. We came out and played hard from all 40 minutes. And like I said, we took the word exhibition out. It was a real tough game. Both teams were scrappy. Both teams were trying to get the win, and that's how we took it, and that's what we did.
When you think of the closer, sometimes you're talking about offense. Both of you guys were getting on the defensive end as well, deflection steals. How did it feel, though, to close the game at the free throw line after missing 4 in a row, stepping up and knocking down your last 3 and helping seal this win?
Yeah, like you said, I missed 4 in a row, but I want to keep getting to the free throw line. I worked too hard to not try to get to the free throw line. I want to keep getting there, and I got there again, and I knocked 2 big ones down and came down, got a deflection, and the game was pretty much over right there.
And the three-pointer you got off to send the game to overtime. What did you see defensively? And you obviously felt like instead of going to the rack, maybe the best thing was to do is try to knot it up right there.
Yeah, I seen the opening. Zach Edey was kind of playing off, and once I shot it, he came up, but the ball was already released out of my hands, and it felt good and it went in. So that's how it was.
What was it like guarding Zach Edey? How much of a challenge was it? Was he bigger in person than you thought he would be?
Yeah, that's a huge guy right there, man.
I didn't guard him, but it felt like I did.
Man, it's just I know I just coach prepared me from Sunday to Saturday. I feel like I've been watching film on him, see what he like to do. It was a wholly team effort. If it weren't for my teammates, I feel like giving me confidence, just go out there, just use your quickness, use your length. I feel like if it weren't for those guys, I probably would have laid down, but I wasn't gonna lay down tonight, in front of the crowd we had.
And shout out to our coaching staff for, prepping us for this game, giving us the confidence and the scheme we had to go out and execute. And shout out to our coaching staff and the fans.
Tramon, kind of following up on Kevin's question, you guys don't really get the opportunity to have like tight, close game, end of situation, and the off season. Did you guys talk at all about who would maybe be getting the ball in these situations? What kind of led to the ball kind of finding its way to your hand here at the end of the game?
I think I just simply, wanted the ball, in those situations, tight games. I usually want the ball, just to slow the game down, get a good shot, great shot that we need. And if I'm not shooting it, passing to somebody that's open, and I was able to execute down the stretch. Just got to make all my free throws next time.
Tramon, y'all were without Devo for a lot of the first halves of foul trouble, but that's when y'all kind of took the lead. Just what was the key to that, and how tough is that? And what's it say about y'all that y'all are able to do that without a senior leader like Devo?
I mean, we're all tough, and we were all backing Devo up. He was, like you said, he was in foul trouble, but I mean, we're all tough guys. Me, Claw, KB, Kai, everybody on the team went through however many guys we got, but we're all tough dudes, and we just wanted to win, and that's what we did.
It looks like you led the team in rebounding. Just what do you think about that?
Yeah, I was rebounding tonight. I was climbing over dudes to get them rebounds. We needed those. We needed those. So I wanted to get them.
For both of you guys, Caleb gave you guys some tough moments today. I think he had 12 and 5 rebounds. Had the steal at half court. Just what did Caleb kind of add today? What was his impact?
I mean, we're used to seeing that in practice. Those tough shots that he makes looks easy. That's what he does. Great shot maker, and can guard too. So he did his thing tonight.
Thought on Caleb.
I just been watching him, prepare himself for these moments, and I feel like I think he stepped up when his name was called. I feel like you know, the game, you just gotta stay patient and just wait on your moment. I feel like he did that tonight.
Chandler, I think I've got these numbers right between UTB and Kai, 5 blocks and 8 steals. How do you think that, had a factor in
Man,
the
I feel
outcome?
like if I want scoring, I feel like my man can score. That was my whole demeanor tonight. I just me and Kai and TB who hype each other up, weak side block, we take our one-on-one matchup serious, we competitors. So I feel like once we hold Edie down to his lower numbers, I feel like we was good.
Flip battle gave you guys some balanced scoring in both halves, finished in double figures, but also his toughness on the glass in a game where the other team kind of owned that part. How tough was he on the defensive end, especially on the glass?
You said Edie?
No.
Oh, Battle? Man, like I said, my job was to just boss out Edie, just y'all, you guys go get the rebound. So the guards, go get the rebound. I'm just hit Edie. Y'all go get the rebounds. I feel like those guys took advantage of that tonight, We did a lot of station work on guards, just going back to rebound, helping rebound, team rebound. I feel like we did a great team job of just coaching the guards just to go back and rebound. I feel like everybody that stepped up in the guard position did a pretty great job at rebounding.
Yeah, KB did a great job rebounding. Both halves. He played tough. I was watching him like while we were playing. He was getting scrappy. He was going 100%. He was really trying to win, and that kind of gave me a boost, especially in the second half. So shout out KB.
If for both you guys, Tramon, I think probably played 30+ minutes, and we had threes. He had, that big dunk on the break after he kind of rimmed it there early. What'd you guys think of Tramon? It keeps looking like he's more and more like his old self.
Feel like I said, when I talked to you on last week on the media, I feel like each day he getting his confidence back and he's getting back to his old self. I feel like each and every day he's getting better. He coming to the gym early, working on his game. He's just getting his swagger back. I feel like we preparing him at practice for those big moments in the game.
Ryan, you got a thought on TB?
He's a tough dude. He comes ready to play every game. He comes ready to play even in practice. I mean, he's almost like a pro. He gets in, he gets his job done, he gets his work done early, and he showed it tonight. His preparation was great.
Matt Painter, their coach, was talking about all the interchangeable parts in the backcourt. I mean, guys like yourself and Devo and Al, and go on about 5 or 6 of you guys. Well, how do you feel about y'all as a group and what y'all can do?
I feel like we can do great things. Going into the season, going into March. If we all stay healthy, just on both sides of the ball, we can all score the ball and we can all defend the ball at a high level. So I think it'll get scary for teams if we all lock in and stay disciplined on what we need to do.
Yeah, Tramon, in the first half, you guys really, it seemed like, had Edie down pat, and it was Lawyer and Smith who were really causing most of the damage. How did you guys adjust in the second half so that those guys didn't get going?
We just simply played tougher. We played tougher, and we played tougher than them, and that's all I got to say to that.
And for both of you guys, you probably won't see a team like this with a player like Edie until maybe March. How can you use this game as a platform to build off for SEC play in a couple of weeks?
Oh, we can't go downhill. We just gotta cherish this moment and go back to work. I feel like this is a big win for us. We're gonna celebrate it like a Final Four, and we're gonna get back to work Monday or Sunday, whatever coach schedule practice.
Chandler, I'm curious how you think your preseason went, because I think a lot of people, when you committed here, were kind of wondering what your role might be, your late ad. So there's maybe even more intrigue there. And then the last preseason game, you're defending big role in defending the National Player of the Year. Just how you feel your preseason went, and
the preseason went smooth. I feel like I can get better. I'm just a basketball player. You can put me out there on the floor, I pretty much guard anybody if coach want me to do that. It don't matter who is the National Player of the Year or the walk on. I just want to. You got to have a heart in this game. I feel like my heart was bigger than his tonight. I feel like he's a great player still. We just took advantage of it and just work harder than him.
His preseason was great. Coach is always talking about him in practice and stuff. His preseason was great.